That's false, that is. That's not a real vent. So all that rubbish that I've been telling you...
Oh my God,
yeah,
it's a fake vent.
It's a fake vent. Right, come on then. It's Friday. We're going to go on a little tour around the pit. Have a look at the layout of the way things have been set up. Let me know in the comments what you think. Obviously, Chris, our new sales manager, is making little tweaks, changing things around. And hopefully it's all for the better for your experience when you come down to have a look at what we've got. So moving sort of more of a horseshoe shape. So it brings you around into everything, and then obviously we've got a bit of room to still maneuver things and go through everything that's on sale. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a quick whiz through what we've got, a couple of different layouts. So we're going to cover different layouts, different prices and different weights. So this is your traditional sort of 4-berth side diner end washroom layout at 16,995, 2019. Now it's a special edition, this one, which is sort of what we're going to cover on Sunday's video. So this has got Alco ATC, cubics on the outside, and then as we come in we get nice different bits and bobs. As I say, traditional sort of layout with seating at the front, so this makes into your double bed. Dinette on the side, so we've got a bunk bed on there, and then a huge, look at how big that worktop is. So a really good versatile layout, and we get a lot of people that like these. Even if it's only 2 people, it's still a good layout where you can leave the bed made up and you've got that side dinette. Look at the size of that washroom. So a really nice 4-berth side diner, and this is a good option instead of a 2-berth. So if you're an older couple, it gives you the option to take grandkids away with you. You might not want to tell them that, but if not, it gives you the extra bit of space as well. Leave the bed up and you've got a little coffee table. But 16,995, so again, really good value for money. Again, something that we're trying to get into the habit of is having everything open, so it's a bit more welcoming and more inviting. 1350 as it stands there now, and 1501, and that has got quite a lot of extras, as I say, so a really good weight. Now if you've got a lighter weight vehicle and you can't sort of tow that bigger, heavier Caravan and you're thinking about a fixed bed, Bailey Discovery D44 2020 at 13,995, and this is a bargain, and I cannot believe it's still here. So a little bit more basic. So we called this the IKEA Caravan a couple of years ago when we first saw it. So more of an IKEA sort of feel. You don't get a microwave, you don't get a CD radio, so a little bit more basic. You haven't got the big sort of oven hob grill, but you've still got the hob on, so you do get a hob. It was the
electric
grill
ring that you're missing, and the grill that you're missing.
And then the grill is still there, yes, but it's combined in separate. So 3-way fridge, so all your essential bits and pieces. Heating, works on the blown air heating, and again a good way to, if you're sort of new into caravans and you're not sure about sort of what different heating systems that they've got, if you, when you're looking through the Caravan, you can see this blown air vent. If they've got there, it's obviously blown air heating. If you can't see any of those, because now, whereas the older Caravans used to have like a fire front and then the blown air vents, and you could sort of go, oh, that's the Truma heating system in that one. They don't always have that now. The boilers are more of a combi boiler, so the boiler will be under one of the seats, hidden away, you can't see it, and that will tend to do your hot water and your heating, and that will work on gas and electric. And whether it's the Truma, the Whale or the Aldi central heating, it will work the same. But if it's got blown air vents, it's got blown air, and 90% of the time it's going to be either Truma or Whale. And if you can't see any vents, it's going to have the Aldi central heating, which is the radiator wet type central heating, which is a more of the top end van that has got that fitted. So nice big sort of washroom at the back, as I say, a little bit more lightweight this one, so only 1206 maximum. Good washroom at the back, so nice usable separate shower and toilet, and again not huge. We're only just over 7 metres from very front to very back, so if you've got a lighter car to tow with and not so much storage space to actually put it into a spot, this is ideal. Again, motor movers, a lot of people like motor movers, and if you're looking at a van and you're not sure whether it's got a motor mover or not, literally just have a look like that and you'll be able to see if it's got a motor mover or not. Something that somebody had mentioned in the comments from last week's video is, how do you get the pipes apart in the Caravans? So they've got like a push fit pipe basically, so the pipe will push into there and then lock in. So what you'll tend to find is that that collar will be out, and then to remove these you push the pipe back in, hold that collar in, and then pull the pipe out. And in theory that's how they work and how it will sort of do. But it is literally, there's no special tool, it's literally push your pipe in, hold the collar and then pull the pipe out, and that's how your push fit connections work. So that's sold. We've got a deposit, waiting just to see the part exchange. The eldest Affinity, we've looked in that the other week, so if you've not seen our video from last week or the week before, they're popping up now, and that will cover that eldest Affinity. The Bessicar 835, so we had one of these a couple of weeks ago, so another nice big sort of big island bed at the back, 8 foot wide, top of the range, big fridge freezer, lovely van, lovely van. So again, that's a nice one, and again these are heavy, these are 2 ton in weight, so we're sort of going from really lightweight that you can tow with most family cars to something where you need a big 4x4. You're going to have realistically a big sort of 4x4 or a big estate car that can tow. Another little lightweight one, Swift Freestyle S4, 1350 maximum, 12,995, so 30 grand the Bessicar was. This has got a motor mover, so again, if you're sort of looking around at vans and you're going, well, has it got a motor mover, hasn't it got one? You just have a look on there, and that will sort of tell you if it's got one of those. Obviously it should have a motor mover. Just all been serviced, this one, so nice van, nice layout, so very similar to that little Bailey that we looked at.
What was the Bailey again?
A Discovery, that was 1206 kilograms, so this is
right,
150 kilograms, 144 more kilograms more.
Yeah.
But for that 144 kilograms more, you're getting the grille. You're not getting electric rings, so you've still only got the same sort of setup. You've got a microwave, you've got a CD radio, you've got the extractor fan in the roof, and a little bit bigger. So this is a little bit bigger, about 90 centimetres longer. So it doesn't seem that, does it at all?
I was going to say, I think because the Discovery is so sort of plain, it makes it feel bigger, doesn't it, somehow?
Yeah.
Not so, this is more plush, isn't it?
Yes,
so it's
definitely. You can see the difference between the Discovery, and you can sort of see why it's that bit lighter, and then this being that little bit more sort of slightly higher spec. Again, as we'd said about our vents, so you can see that we've got the blown air vents in there, so blown air heating, and this is the Truma. Again, works on gas and electric. So another nice one. The Luna, again we looked in that the other week, that is sold now. Nice big 6-berth, so if you're looking for a 6-berth, now this has been upgraded to 2 ton, but we can downgrade it, I believe. In theory, the original sticker might be there. I need to double check. If not, we'd have to get the original sticker. Now that would bring the weight down on this to about 1700 kilos.
Gosh, it's quite a big jump, isn't it?
Now this, obviously the previous owners upgraded to the 2 ton, so it meant that basically you could put a lot more weight in this. It's only 1480, so you've got 520 kilos of weight that you can put in here to take it up to that maximum. You obviously don't need to put 520, and to downgrade it back to the original sticker, you might be thinking, oh, you're going to have to do all these changes and make all this difference. Actually, all that we need to do is swap the plate on the side. That's the only difference.
But then there was one recently, and you tried to buy a plate, and it was quite a long lead time, wasn't it? So
yeah, it
if you can get the original one, it's better, isn't it?
Yeah. So that back together. So nice big van. Again, ideal if you're going to put this onto a site and leave it as more of a static fixed onto a pitch and use it like that. Now again, similar to the Freestyle and the Discovery, no electric ring. You have got the separate grill, oven, obviously three-way fridge, microwave, lots of sockets, loads of sockets. I've been dreaming about sockets for the last for the last day or two. That's all I've been doing, is fitting sockets into our lorry build. So again, hopefully on Sunday we're going to have a look at that lorry build and see how that's coming along, because
there's
I think
one under there as well. That's quite handy, isn't it?
We've got about 2 weeks before we're supposed to use the lorry, and you'll be shocked on Sunday's video at how little he's done, considering we need to use it in 2 weeks time.
But I think you've done quite a lot in the last week though, haven't you?
We've done more in the last week. So nice washroom at the back. So it's not a separate shower and toilet, but when you've put that curtain around, it makes it more of a separate shower and toilet. But again, if you're using that layer and you're using the shower, obviously the floor is going to get wet, so you've got to dry the floor and then you can use the toilet. But if you site in the van, which, as I say, this is the ideal van to sort of put on a site and leave actually left in position, chances are you're not really going to use the shower. We get a lot of new people that sort of come through and go, I need that separate shower and toilet, and you'll be surprised at how little you use the shower. But then saying that, that's one big thing that you wanted in the horse lorry, wasn't it? Was you wanted the proper shower.
I did, but the facilities that we go to are minging.
So the sites, it's not really a site, is it? It's more of a horse show that we're sort of going to every weekend. And if we're doing a stopover show, the facilities, they're not like your normal campsite. They're pretty minging, yeah. So we want our own show. But when you go onto the different sites,
we've always used facilities. Yeah,
the facilities are really, really good, aren't they?
Yeah, unless you're in a field in the middle of nowhere, then
yeah.
They're normally good, clean.
They're a much more usable and nicer experience, and you find that actually if it's your first van, you'll be thinking, I want that nice big shower, but actually when you go on site, as I say, you'll find that you're going to probably use their facilities more than not.
Because otherwise you're filling millions of aqua rolls and your precious rubbish in the caravan, and so it's better
on the bin. I'm going around picking all of his stuff. He's been going around cleaning all of his lockers, etc.
So tell him off.
So he's left them open to dry. The Pastiche 545 that got sold on Sunday, and then I don't know whether I couldn't get the finance or what it was. So this is back on sale. So we looked in this last week. So
it's nice.
Heavyish van at 1535, but actually with that washroom at the back, it's not a heavy van really.
I think that is the same sink that we've got.
No, ours is slightly different shape.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, shape slightly different to that. So yeah, nice. Have a good look at how that's fixed though, because I'm going to have to do a similar sort of thing.
There's like a thing underneath it actually.
A little ring. It's got his ring underneath. So again, real high spec this one. So no blown air vents. So this has got the Aldi Central.
There's one here.
Oh! I was just about to say it's got Aldi Central. Has it? I'm sure that's Aldi Central heating. That's false, that is. That's not a real vent. So all that rubbish that I've been telling you...
Oh my God, it's a fake vent.
It's a fake vent. So that's more just for...
Start again.
Yeah. Everything that I've just said, forget it. Start again, scrap it. So that's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that is the Aldi Central heating panel. So sometimes you might walk into a caravan and you see a blown air vent, and it doesn't actually mean that you've got a blown air vent.
Check under the seat, see if it's attached.
Yeah. What you can also see though is there's no other blown air vents.
Are you sure?
If you've only got one vent, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's blown air.
Well, what about this one under the bed?
What the? They're just... Somebody has come round
one under the bed
and put these in. There's one in the toilet too.
Really? Oh yeah.
So I wonder. So this potentially then could have had the upgrade at the factory
to Aldi.
And then obviously it's still got the vents in. So Let me start that again. If you walk into the Caravan and you see blown air vents like that, check they're connected.
Yeah.
Because they might not be. So the control panel is the definite. If it's got that little one with, there is Aldi written up the top there, that means then it's got Aldi central heating and it's not blown air heating.
Okay. Put all that stuff back in its bucket.
Yeah, forget everything that we've just said. Forget everything. Oh, I could put these other bits in his bucket as well, actually. Yeah.
Throw it all in there.
I was thinking and talking and failing. So again, really nice van, that one. Alco ATC. So if you're new to caravanning, the Alco ATC is like a stabilised system that works through the 13 pins. So if you've got your vehicle wired up for all 13 pins, you'll get a little green light come up on that one, and that will then act as like an anti-sway device on the Caravan along with your hitch. So if it feels that the Caravan's got any sort of sway, it'll just put the brakes on the Caravan and pull it back into line. So good system to have. But again, when you look at the stabilisers that are fitted to the Caravans now, they're very, very good. And it's you'll sort of, if you've got Alco ATC fitted to the Caravan, you'll know yourself it's very rare that you actually feel it kick in and out. So
and this is what you look for behind a vent, isn't it?
Yeah, you want, if it's got those pipes, it's got blown air heating. I think that's got Aldi central heating, that one. No, it's not. Joking. So another nice one. This was actually, it's a 2023 model, but it wasn't registered till 2024. So it's only just over a year old. 21495, 1462 maximum. So a lightweight van, very lightweight. But again, it's got the Alco ATC. It's got external barbecue point, external 230 volts. So it's got a lot of extras.
It's got motor mover on this one too.
Got a motor mover on it. Look at that. That's like the best car, isn't it?
It's nice in here, isn't it?
Really, really nice. Really, really nice this. I like the colours in this. Very similar to your sort of lorry build colours. Ours is like a gloss type of lead, isn't it, basically?
Yeah,
worktop comes today.
Yeah.
Worktop's been
That's
delivered.
A compact laminate like our worktop,
no, it's
isn't
not.
it?
No, it's not.
Isn't
they
it?
don't use the yeah. See, it'd be interesting to see. That's more like a chipboard sort of thing.
Right.
That if you drop things out your cupboard, they will dent.
Yeah.
Whereas we've gone for a compact laminate, and again we'll probably have a look at this on Sunday's video or next week's video, if depends how wrong things go. I'm surprised they're not using it more in caravans, but it is expensive, isn't it? So that might be why they're not using it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think these, if you're ordering a replacement, they're still probably $250-ish.
There's not that much difference,
No.
and that's only like a tiny little bit. Ours is quite a big long run.
That'll be interesting to see in the future if we see more of like the compact laminates coming through into the caravans.
Yeah. I'm surprised, like you say, I just assumed some of these were actually.
No, they're not. They're not. Other thing that we've gone for is, you'll see that the newer vans have got the flat plate microwave, so they don't have the spinny thing in there.
Spinny thing.
It's just a flat plate. Is that what they call them there?
Flat plate. Yeah.
So that's again something that they've gone for in the build. I think that's being delivered tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
But again, really, really nice layout at a really good price, at a really good weight, 1462. So
You're
under that
missing
magic
the electric.
1500.
Yeah.
Yeah, no electric ring again. So this was based upon the Sprite, and then sort of a lot of extras on there. So really nice island bed, nice big separate shower and toilet at the back. Blown air heating.
Are you sure?
Blown air
Are
heating.
you sure?
I can see the vents.
Have you checked behind the vent?
I can see the vents.
So what does the control panel look like?
And I can see the Truma control panel. So it does look similar to the other one. But yeah, that's Truma. So nice van. Into the next one, a 6-berth family adventure caravan. So it's the base camp 6. So we've got bunk beds on this side that come up the same as this. This can convert back into seating like this, and we've got enough room down the middle here for your canoe. You can get a huge canoe. You always see these vans, don't you, going down the motorway, and they've got canoes on. No, I don't. I don't think they're using compact laminates. That's more.
That feels quite. What's it? Though,
yeah. No. Occasionally, we get some of the owners of Swift looking at our videos. If you are, or if we get quite a lot of the lads out the factory actually at Swift watching the videos, if you're from out the factory, let us know. Let us know in the comments
why you're not fitting compact.
If
or
you're
if you are,
using compact laminates, and I'm positive this is more like a cheaper version of a compact laminate. But the compact laminates, you're not going to get damaged, and I'd like to know whether these get damaged as easy as they used to do, or are these better and they don't get damaged as easy.
This feels quite.
It does, doesn't it? It feels
thick,
quite.
Doesn't it?
Feels quite.
Feels like you could drop a fair bit on it and not.
Should we try it?
No.
Okay. So yeah, if any of those type of people are watching, let us know in the comments. Have we already moved on to compact laminates?
You can stop tapping now.
I like to tap. This converts into a double again. These front seats fold up completely, so these will go up against the wall. You move the back cushion, that goes up the top and sort of holds in, and then this complete front area is a huge storage area as well. So these are really good if you've got sort of canoes, bikes, any sort of adventuring that you're going to do. Loads of storage within the caravan, which is always a struggle for people. Nice big fly screen and blind on here. Again, not too heavy. So 1331,
which is heavy for a base camp, but not for Six-berth, isn't it?
Yeah. So 19495. Combined shower and toilet on the side again. So yeah, nice Six-berth van. So that has sort of gone through a few different layouts. We've not covered anywhere near all the different layouts that they sort of do, but we've covered quite a few there. We've covered that different heating systems. We've had a look at the different layouts. You'll be seeing more again on sort of our TikTok, on our Facebook, on our Instagram. We'll be covering more different things. We've had the Carthago in as well, haven't we? So we've had a nice big A-class, which again we're going to look on Sunday's video. We've got a little Phoenix sneaking at the back there, so we'll have a look at that on Sunday's video. And as I say, hopefully we're going to have a look at the lorry build. Have you got everything where you wanted it to be now, Chris? Sort of layout wise, we're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there, I think. We're sort of getting on top. You've left. I won't.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's looking nice, isn't it?
It's getting there, yeah.
Nice sort of flow of the layout.
Good few appointments over tomorrow and Saturday as well, which is good.
Yeah. So again, busy bank holiday.
We had a good week.
Yeah.
Really
so
good.
we had one that fell out that was annoying, wasn't it? The coachman, but hey, that's a really nice van that is, though, isn't it? To be fair, with a nice island bed at the back. We've had a lot of people after island beds at the back as well.
It's not got blow-air heating, has it? That one.
Remember on that. I've just confused everyone in here. Come and have a look at this. Come and have a look at this.
He spent half the video telling them one thing and it's not right.
Can we trip Chris up?
I bet we can't.
Go on,
I bet we can't.
What heating system's this got?
They are the heating.
There you go, see.
Have a look inside though. So, I was doing a bit of training earlier with Isabel.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's got the vents as well.
Yeah, so I'd started the video going, right, you just walk in. If it's got vents, it's blown air heating.
Yeah, no, I noticed
so
that.
This must have had the upgrade, mustn't it, at factory. So, yeah, I thought they've just put one vent in for they're all the way through.
Yeah, no. I noticed that, yeah.
He already knows.
Don't rely on.
He hasn't fallen for it like you did.
Don't rely on looking at just the vents. Which is what I was sort of said at the beginning of this video.
Yeah.
Told everyone if they got vents, it's blown air heating.
So we just put the little signs in the windows as well, so people know that
if it's just come in,
it's meant to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. Really happy.
Good.
Really good first week.
Yeah, we had a busy week. I sort of left it to. I might be here this weekend with you.
Oh.
Because Dean's off, isn't he? So you're gonna have to put but yeah, hopefully come down, have a look, see the layout for yourselves. We've got some nice fans in, haven't we?
We have.
Got some cracking fans in, some new ones, more due in. Hopefully by the weekend as well. Yeah. And then, as I say, Sunday's video we're gonna have a look at the sneak peek at the lorry build that Yeah, 2 weeks.
Going to take a sales call.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place. Hopefully we'll see Isabel on Sunday's video, and make sure you've looked at our Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok and all of that as well, and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a comment, and we'll see you on Sunday. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.